It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
You guys, it's Megan. I've got the full complaint the comedian Kevin Hart filed against Tasha K. It's a local case here in LA. It's a defamation case, but it's also an extortion case, and it's got some pretty crazy claims in there against Tasha K. This is about an interview that Tasha did with Kevin Hart's former personal assistant that actually went up on her YouTube channel just a few days ago on December 22nd. But the complaint goes back to November about Tasha K's representatives actually contacting Kevin Hart's people and saying, hey, you can pay to make this go away. It says in here that Kevin Hart was told he could pay $250,000 and the interview wouldn't publish, but he wouldn't do it. He didn't want anything to do with this extortion attempt, so he went to the police, and now that the interview is out there, he says it's got a bunch of stuff in there that isn't true, but that it's a breach of contract with his personal assistant. And I've got everything at www.legalaffairsandtrials.com. The full complaint.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. We back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard Dizzy keeps it lit. Make sure y'all check out custom_freaks on Instagram. That's custom with a K. And make sure y'all hit the links below with Jaywolf Reactions and Sweet Pop. And y'all subscribe to their YouTube channels. Send me a screenshot that you subscribe to Everyday Thing with PJ on Instagram and enter to win a 15K subscriber giveaway. We'll be giving away an exclusive pair of sneakers from the Nike sneakers app. All right, man, let's get into it, man. You see your boy Tasha K. Your boy Tasha K. looking like a man. Okay, Tasha K and your boy Kevin Hart, man. It's getting rough out here for Tasha K, man. She in court more than Trump. She getting sued more than Trump. Like, Lord have mercy, Tasha K. Every time I look up, you in the courtroom. Anyway, I'ma just give you some advice. Don't hire Olga, okay? We don't need another $4 million judgment. Anyway, Kevin Hart is suing Tasha K for a host of things, along with his assistant that allegedly breached the contract of a non-disclosure agreement. Okay, now there's a lot of loopholes in non-disclosure agreements that are floating around through Hollywood because of some of the recent Me Too movement. Like, they trying to, all these women that were silenced because they were engaged in sex acts with high power movie executives and stuff like that. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So let's get into some of the details. Okay, you can see the Superior Court of the State of California, County of Los Angeles Central District. This is on Legal Affairs, as you heard Megan Cuniff say, legalaffairsandtrials.com. This is where you can find that information. Kevin Hart and an individual, as an individual, and K Hart Enterprises versus Misha Shakes, an individual who is his personal assistant, Latasha Trishina Kebe, aka Tasha K. The complaint is for civil extortion, breach of contract, intentional interference with contractual relations, invasion of privacy, public disclosure of private facts, and defamation. Okay. And also, there are also 20 other individuals who are unnamed in this trial because they are in this lawsuit because they don't know their names, but it will all come out in discovery. Okay. Okay, the 21-page complaint says an associate of Tasha, whose legal name is Latasha, told someone representing Kevin Hart that he could stop publication of the interview for $250,000. Now, the teaser came out on Tasha K's YouTube channel, but you could watch the full thing if you pay for the $12 a month subscription on Tasha K's website. Okay. Hart contacted the police. The interview published on December 22nd. The complaint says Shake signed a confidentiality agreement in August of 2017, as well as a non-disclosure agreement in 2020 that paid her $30,000 a year for 3 years. That's how much she was paid to be an assistant, or was that just for the actual agreement? In November, Tasha spoke with Kevin Hart and a recorded interview Shakes spoke with Tasha in a recorded interview. Okay, and during that interview, Kiwi asked Shakes whether she was subject to any NDAs, which would have prohibited her from disclosing the type of information that was in the subject of the interview. She did say she had an NDA. That's crazy. Why would you continue on? Anyway, in the complaint, it says the interview also included false and defamatory statements regarding Kevin Hart. During the interview, Kiwi asked Shakes whether she was subject to any NDAs. Alright, the interview with Shakes and the interview included allegations that Kiwi representative, the Kiwi representative claimed will be damaging to Hart's reputation. The individual stated Kiwi will publish the interview unless Hart paid $250,000. Kiwi posted a teaser for the interview. That link is in the filings. The supposed salacious, damaging nature of the interview. The teaser video clearly was intended as a threat to Kevin Hart that more detailed interview will be published if ransom was a ransom. That's funny. Okay, here's the defamation suit. It's actually against Shakes. It's not against Tasha K. Okay, the defamation suit is against Shakes. So this is what they claim. Plaintiffs hereby incorporate references paragraphs 1 through 51 inclusive as fully set forth herein. During the interview, Shakes made a number of statements regarding Kevin Hart. Shakes' statements during the interview were false. Statements were defamatory and not privileged. Such statements had natural tendency to injure Hart. Shakes' actions in publishing defamatory statements regarding Hart were done with oppression, fraud, and malice, with the intent of depriving Hart of his personal liberty, property, or legal rights, otherwise causing injury, and such actions were despicable conduct subject to Hart. Okay. Yeah, man. So Kevin Hart is being sued. Is suing Tasha K. All right, that's awesome. Kevin Hart, good luck getting any payment. She was trying to make some money to pay Cardi B off. Hey, man, she is about to use your name to go up. Like, this is what Tasha K does. She's about to rob Peter to pay Paul. So while everyone is going to check out this Kevin Hart video, and if she makes, let's say she makes $14 a subscription to watch this interview, right? Okay, this was brought up on the lead attorney last night. She had 39,000 people watching the teaser. So her Kevin Hart teaser, it has 100,000 people watching. Okay, when it was live, it had 39,000 people watching. 3,900 people watching. If you multiply 3,900 times the $14, that's $54,000 she gonna make this month off of people's subscriptions. Okay, she is trying to get that money to pay Cardi B. Okay, Kevin Hart, you just another pawn. But if you sue her, just understand you're not getting nothing. But you're gonna make it harder for Cardi B to get her money. A lot of y'all not gonna get money. Tasha K is a very influential YouTube critic, YouTube star. I think the interviews she does, and actually I believe someone else in Tasha K's company did the actual interview, but it was on her platform. Whatever. Give some people some shine. Shout out to Tasha K for giving other black women shine. and actually putting other black women out there to give their stories. If there was a story that this lady felt that was damaging to her personality or person, she was able to tell it on Tasha's case, because it says explosive Kevin Hart PA tells all, gambling addict, cheater, extortion, all that. So, you know, you never know. But the thing is, when you talk about these people, about what they do, you sign that NDA because it's stuff that when you're around that person, you would not know if you wouldn't be around that person. So you're gonna see stuff, if it's cheating, if it's gambling, if it's wild sex parties with P. Diddy, whatever the case may be. If you're around and you see it, that's part of that non-disclosure agreement. You know, I don't think anything is off limits, because if every time you're around him as his assistant, you're around to work. It's not fun time. So if y'all was dating and you signed a non-disclosure agreement for work, did you sign a non-disclosure agreement because y'all was dating? Like that's where things could get tricky. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did this while we were dating. He did this, but when I was working for him, I can't tell you that, because I have an NDA for what I was working for him. But when we started dating, that was something different. That could be a whole nother can of worms, okay? Now, ain't Kevin Hart married? Yeah. To his too tall wife. Look at that. He had to step up on a step stool to get married to her. It was how embarrassing, okay? Anyway, yeah, Tasha K, man, I guess, I mean, you really came a long way. Like, right after that Cardi B incident, you was over 1 million subscribers, and it like dipped down to like 990,000. You had lost like 15,000 subscribers like in an instant, or more than that. You lost a lot of subscribers, and then now you bounce back to 1.1. So Tasha K continues to show y'all why she's the best in this thing, but beware, Tasha K, because these lawsuits, they can mess around and take your channel, even though what the stuff you put out there is, I mean, it's just teasers on here. They can't take your website. That's why you put all the interviews on your website, because you don't want to put the statements that could be defamatory or incriminating to your lawsuit. You don't want to put that on YouTube. They're gonna take your channel, girl. But put it on your website. Good job. I salute Tasha K. Even though you're about to get sued, you do have a good platform. I just can't watch it that much. I try to get into it. I'll be like, And somebody really humbling Kevin Hart. I don't know what it is. P. Diddy, TD Jakes, Kevin Hart, you next. Kevin Hart, you next, big dog. They trying to take all the black men down. Okay? Lead attorney, you next. Tasha K coming after you next. Okay? Everyday people, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.